This is our Forex blog for February 19th, 2016, and I have made some absolutely amazing improvements to the software this week. And I bought a brand new computer, 8-core processor with 32 gigs of memory, which is super fast, a little over 2 times faster than my old one, which allows me to do backtesting much faster. And also what I'm doing is backtesting over about a 2.5 times bigger period, which lets me really see if a new idea for a trade pattern is likely to work in the past. It's much more likely to work in the future, I've found. And I've also, in addition to putting all the trades with the category name or the trade name in Excel, I also have learned how to create my own database, and I import these, which is really wonderful because now I can have much more fields of data that I track for each particular trade. As you can see, it just scrolls forever. These are some of the ones I just added Friday, and there's about 5 or 6 also added during the week, and a few other ones added last week. So I'm tracking much more detailed information on each trade, which means if it shows up in the future and doesn't do very well, I can go and look and see which trades do well, which don't, what the ones have in common that make money versus the ones that don't, and add new rules to get rid of some of the losses in the future while hopefully keeping more of the wins. So I'll start by going over the stats for the week. Here's Friday. A lot of trades on Friday. You can see 47 trades, 592 pips. Keep in mind that I do fix trades every day. I also add 5 to 10 new trades each day. So some of these weren't in here when I ran it live Friday, and some of the trades that were losers I fixed and no longer show up in here. But this is how I do the stats. I don't keep 2 sets of stats. So the point of me keeping stats is seeing how they improve and go up week to week. And my focus is trying to find trades that are likely to be 60% or higher winning, while giving 2 times bigger wins than losses. You can see the wins average 26 wins, 723 pips of wins, 27.8 pips average win. The average loss, 21 losses, 6.2 pips. So you can see considerably bigger wins and losses. And on Friday, 592 pips. Thursday, 396 pips. You can see the losses average 6.6. And some of these I actually have fixed this weekend. There's 2 or 3 trades that were really causing me problems. One of them was this Fast 20, GAN 19, and one other one. I went through extensive testing, and they shouldn't show up as much in the future. Here's Wednesday, 244 pips. Lots of losers that day. You can see averaged 8.5 pips, and the wins were 18. So just barely 2 times bigger wins and losses. 292 pips that day, 6.1 pip average loss. The win, 26 pips. So considerably bigger wins than losses. And here's Friday or Sunday, Monday, 280 pips. Very good for a Monday. The average loss, again, less than 7 pips. The average win, it's only at 16. I usually shoot for the average win to be about 18 pips or more, and the average loss under 8. So this hit the average loss criteria, but not the average win. I hope over the next 3 to 6 months to dramatically improve the results by keeping much more detailed statistics in the database and allowing me to add new fields. Without in Excel, if you add new fields, and if you sort these, you take all the trades from day one and sort them, you're going to have the fields be out of alignment if you add new ones in the middle of the columns here. So that's one of the reasons that's prevented me from doing that in the past. Let me just showcase, how the trades look. Here's a small loss, bought down here and had about 25 pip win here. You can see the trends down, and sold this probably 62% Fibonacci area, good for about 30 or 40 pips. This Thursday, you can see win, 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 small loss, win, small win. Here's the pound. Nice win here, huge 40 or 50 pip win there. Win, win. And typically, during this time of the day, the trades aren't as good, so you want to be careful. Trade smaller lots during the Asian session, but you can see this one very, very small. Win, win, very small loss. You can see you got short here at 69 and out here, so less than 10 pip loss there. But the one previous to that was about a 50 or 60 pip win. Here's a loss. You got short right here and out. That's a pretty big 15 pip loss. And here is another one. You're in around 78 out at 72, 6 pip loss. Usually, if they start to go our way, the stop gets yanked up and your loss is much smaller. You got to be much more careful the first few bars you're in the trade. You see small win here, loss, and then a nice win here. Win, pretty much break even, small win. Here's the euro yen, and we had a loss, and you don't want to take a trade right on Friday right before the market closes, so that's actually up a little bit of money. You could have closed that out with a small profit if you had taken it. Win, pretty much break even, huge win, small 4 or 5 pip loss, and 15, 20 pip win. I'll show the previous day. You see a nice big win, 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 win. And the euro yen's in a longer term downtrend. So a lot of my long term trend signals are hitting in that one. So if you just basically look at a daily chart and find if it's going up, you focus on buys. If it's going down on the longer term, daily, weekly, monthly trend, you focus on sells and draw your fib lines yourself, trend lines and such. You're going to improve your odds even more. Here's the New Zealand. This is one of my favorite patterns. Nice little rectangle pattern that when it breaks out, it tends to be a very profitable trade. These are about 50-50, but the wins tend to be much bigger than the losses. And you can see that was a big win. Got bought the bottom down here, got out the exact perfect spot and flipped it, which doesn't happen that often, but when it does, it's wonderful. The previous trade was right here, it was a loss. You can see there was a loss, no other trades. Unfortunately, missed that buy there. Here's another one that did pretty well on Friday. Small loss here. Pretty much break even, small loss. Yeah, I'm not sure why I brought that one up. Previous day had a really big win right here. Maybe that's what I wanted to show. And that's it for today. I did release a new version today that you can, as soon as you bring up our software, it will automatically ask you to update. Hit yes, and you'll have the brand new version. It's been about a month since I released a new one, maybe 3 weeks. And there were some bugs in the old one that I wanted to make sure we got fixed, and I do believe we did. I haven't had crashes or any kind of data issues that I have occasionally had before we put in some of our fixes. So I think you'll be very happy. There's probably about 350 changes to the trading system over the last few weeks. I tend to put in about 100 changes per week, again fixing old patterns and also adding new ones. And like I said, 3 of my biggest problem patterns, one of them was this GAN 19. It's just showed up way too many times. You can see loss, 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 loss. The fast 20 was another one. Yeah, here you can see a 10 pip loss. Really improved that signal. And look, GAN 19, another one. So these stats that I showed you, a lot of them, I didn't go back and take out the trades that wouldn't have shown up in the past. I just left it the way it is. You wouldn't have had these last 2 trades. This day would have made a little bit more. Would have made 316 pips instead of 292. And I probably wouldn't have had this trade either. And you can see another GAN 19, all losses. I fixed those. And this one wouldn't have been here, so you would have lost that 5 pip win. But anyway, go get our new version. You're going to be very happy with it. Tremendous improvements due to both me getting a database system, me tracking about probably 20 new fields than I did in the past, and mainly by me upgrading after 4 years to really an amazing new PC. I spent about $3,500 on it, built it myself, 8-core dual processor. It is very fast, over 2 times faster. So it allows me to backtest much faster and also more days back, which should improve the results going into the future.